Hello and welcome back to Higher Sense with Haz. And today's review is going to be Allure Homme Edition Blanche by Chanel. So today we're going to look at a fragrance from the Chanel's Allure line, which is Homme Edition Blanche. Now, this fragrance, I would say, is perfect for the spring and the summer. It's a very good designer fragrance, and I'll go on to explain why this might be suitable for your budget, your tastes, and this time of year. Allure Homme Sport comes in an eau de parfum and an eau de toilette concentration, 50 and 100 millilitres. You can also get 150, but that's hard to find. And as you can see on the bottom, hopefully, mine is the 100 millilitre eau de parfum, which the best price I could find was £124 for 100 ml. That's £1.24 per milliliter, which is a decent price for a designer fragrance. I think 50 ml is around the £84 mark. So personally, if it's a fragrance that after you test it, you like it, I certainly think that the 100 ml, so you're paying approximately 50% more and you're getting double the size. I do think that's better value, and that's the one I'd recommend. So the bottle, as you can see, I believe, although I am colourblind, it's like a nice light gold. It's certainly a metallic sheen, a silvery gold there. I really like the cap, actually. It's got the name of the house just on there, and it's also got the logo on the top. The cap is not magnetic, unfortunately, but the bottle, all in all, I think is a very nice bottle. So let's check out this atomizer. That's a great atomizer. Look at that cloud of fragrance. Wow. So yeah, certainly gets the fragrance out there, which is what you want. Yeah, this is a great fragrance. And I'll tell you why. Immediately when you spray it, if you want an uplifting fragrance that makes you feel good, it makes you feel fresh, it makes you feel clean, and it's like a warm, sunny spring day or even a summer's day, then when you apply this, it just makes you feel good. It makes you smile. It's exactly the type of fragrance you want for this time of year. So immediately off the top, you get lemon and you get bergamot. It's very, very nice. It's very citrusy in the top. Now for me, it almost smells like a lemon meringue pie or a lemon cheesecake. That's what it smells like to me. It's very gourmand, it's very citrus, it's lemony, but it does have a little touch of wood in there, which comes through as the fragrance progresses. But for me, off the top, it's one of the best openings I've ever smelt. It's fresh, it's citric, it's clean, it's uplifting, it's lemony, it's gourmand. It's very, very nice and very, very edible. And for me, the opening is second to none. In the mid, you've got the sandalwood and other woody notes, whatever they may be. Sandalwood's perfect here because sandalwood, as you know, is a nice, soft, creamy wood. And that goes very, very well with the top notes, the citrus in the top, the lemon and the bergamot. It gives them a little bit of an edge. So obviously they're very bright and zingy in the top, but the wood comes in, it tempers that slightly, and it just rounds the edges off it. That's what I mean. It rounds the edges off it, softens it slightly, and gives it a woody undertone. Honestly, lemon cheesecake, that's what I imagine. Lemon and bergamot, wood underneath, the wood being the nice crumbly biscuit gourmand. And yeah, that's what I get off this. And then coming through in the base, you've got the vetiver, which again, it's green, it's earthy, it's mossy. It plays great with the woods and the citruses in the top. And then you've also got a nice hint of vanilla in there. Again, for all you cheesecake lovers, I'm sorry to be going on about it, but yeah, a nice lemon vanilla cheesecake. That's exactly what that is. So if that sounds appealing to you, then you may want to check this fragrance out. And for me, I just think it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's just an excellent fragrance for spring and summer. So the notes are simplistic. 2 in the top, 2 in the mid, 2 in the base. So it's nice and simple, but it works very well. Each layer, the top, the mid, and the base, complement each other well. It's blended very, very well. You can tell that the notes in here, top quality notes. It's not just your synthetic standard stuff. You can tell that money has been spent on ingredients here, albeit there's only 6 notes. Money's been spent, and the perfumer's done very, very well blending this. I believe that the perfumer for this is Jacques Polg. I could be corrected. I'll just see if I can check here for yourselves. Yeah, I believe that's the perfumer who made this fragrance, and they've done a great job on it. And yeah, for a designer fragrance at the price point, I think that this is a very good, solid choice. Now, is it all positivity? Unfortunately, it's not, because if it was, then I'd be advising you to go out and blind buy this immediately and wear it and enjoy it. Now, the problem with this fragrance, unfortunately, and it's one of my biggest bugbears, is the performance. Now, the longevity is the issue. Now, is it kind of in the summer freshy range? Yes, it is. And as we know, summer freshies are probably 4, 5, 6 hours tops. Does this fall into that range? Just about. Just about. Now, you can get this in an eau de toilette and an eau de parfum. I would recommend you get the eau de parfum for this exact reason. Now, I've tested this over the last few days because before doing a review, I like to wear it for a few days just to get another feel for the fragrance, to find out exactly what it smells like at different stages, how it performs on me, and if anybody passes any compliments or questions or things like that. So let's just remind myself. Okay, yeah. Now, this stays fairly linear. You've got the citruses, the woods, and the base notes of the vanilla and the earthy notes. That's great. And the wood does help it here. If it wasn't for the wood, I don't think it would perform at all. Now, I'll first of all explain the projection. The projection, it's okay. Couple of feet, it's decent. So the projection, it's all right. And it projects for, I would say, an hour or so before it becomes a bit more intimate and it's in maybe a 1.5 foot range. The issue here is the longevity. Now, for me, on my skin, everyone's skin is different, remember, but even with heavy sprays, and by that I'm talking about 3 on the side and 4 on the back. So you're talking 10 sprays, which is probably a mil. So if you've got a 100ml bottle, that's 100 wear-ins at my application. And even on 10 sprays, I would say performance-wise, I was getting around 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours. And that's not an exaggeration. Because by performance, what I mean is, if you have to put your nose here, that's not necessarily performing. It's a skin scent. And many a fragrance will last over a day on your skin. So for me, performance is if you're catching wafts of it here and there, if you move around and you can smell it, or I've sprayed it on my hand here, I would say performance is from around this distance. If you're within 6 inches or even maybe 3 inches, so maybe here, if I can smell it from 3 inches, let's say, then I'd say that that's still performing, and that's what I categorize as longevity. So anything which is near enough nose on hand, that's the end of the fragrance. But from 2 or 3 inches, I'm happy it's performing. And for me, 3.5 to 4 hours before it becomes a skin scent. And unfortunately, you have to reapply it or just enjoy it as it is. Now, is this a huge problem? Not necessarily, but it does mean that if you're out and about for over 6 hours and you want to enjoy the fragrance to its full whilst you're out, you have to take the bottle or you have to take a small decant and reapply it on the 3 or 4 hour mark. Now, for the price, £1.24ml, £124 for 100ml. It's not the most costly of fragrances, but then again, it's not the cheapest. And do I want to be carrying things around to reapply them? No, I don't. So for me, if this got 6 hours, I'd be more than happy with that. And I would fully recommend this as a fragrance, that everybody should buy, own, or at least try, because the scent profile, fantastic. The blending and the quality of the notes, brilliant. It's inoffensive, it's clean, fresh, citric, woody undertones, brilliant. Perfect for spring or summer. But it's that longevity. Now, projection isn't a problem, it's all right. It's not in people's faces, although the eau de toilette does project a bit more. So if you want something that's going to project, go for that. However, I will warn you the EDT on my skin doesn't get to the 3-hour mark. Crazy as it may seem, you're talking about 2.5 hours tops. So for me, eau de parfum, and you can squeeze it to 4 hours. Now, if someone's sitting there saying, well, Haz, I think, if I can go like this and smell it, that's performing. Well, that's fine. Well, if it's a case of nose an inch to your skin, you'll get 6 hours out of this. But if it's a case of 2 or 3 inches, when you're walking around interacting with people and you want others to smell it, I would say 3 to 4 hours for this. I know I've gone on for quite a long time about the performance, but that's the only negative about this whole fragrance. If it performed a bit better, I would wholeheartedly recommend it. So what I would do, I would say get your local department store or get a decant, a couple of mils, because you're going to have to apply this quite heavily. And I would put on a minimum 5 to 6 sprays and see how it works for you. And if you're happy with the performance, then great. Hopefully you'll pick up a bottle because the scent's fantastic. But I think you can blind buy this. If you look at the note profile, it's perfect of what it's describing. It's lemon, it's woods, and it's vetiver and vanilla. Not a problem there. But yeah, if performance is your thing, then I'm not sure this is what you're going to want to buy unless you take the bottle with you, leave it in your car, obviously in the glove box, out of direct sunlight, in a cool place, or if you grab a decant. Where to wear this fragrance? For me, it's perfect for daily socials. It's perfect for work environments. It's perfect for if you're on holiday or if you're socialising outside. Can you wear it on an evening? Yeah, of course you can, especially in the warmer weather in the summer. You can wear this on evening socials. Can you wear this to business meetings? I don't see why not. It doesn't exactly hold that kind of profile where for a business meeting or suit and tie you'd want something a little bit stronger, a little bit more woody or ambery. But hey, if you just want to smell fresh and clean, you can wear this with a suit and tie, no problem. It's not exactly what I'd recommend, but you can do it. There's not many situations I don't think you can wear this. It's not exactly a playful fragrance, although it is gourmand. But for me, whether it's a man or a woman, an older person or a child, I think they just enjoy this scent profile. It's inoffensive, it's clean, it's fresh, it's uplifting. It's a great fragrance. So for me, I think you can wear it wherever you want to wear it. Seasons to wear this, spring and summer. That is it. I wouldn't wear it in autumn and winter because I don't think it's strong enough, and I don't think the scent profile suits those seasons, especially here in Britain where it's cold and rainy and damp and quite windy. So I think this is perfect for spring and summer where you've got moderate to high heat, and it's also a relatively calm day because it's not a projection beast and it's not a longevity monster. So if you've got high winds or anything, it's probably just going to, wear this thing out early. But nice, calm spring or warm summer day, and this is absolutely perfect. So into the dry down and my conclusion for this fragrance. Allure Homme Edition Blanche by Chanel. I think it's a solid recommendation for a designer fragrance at a decent price. For those of you who's looking for a spring or summer freshie, which has got a bit of class, quality ingredients, an excellent scent profile. It's not the best performer, like I've said, but if you can get around that by reapplying with a decant or the bottle, or if you're only going out for a few hours, if you're happy with that, that's fine. But if you're going out all day, 6, 8, 10 hours, then this isn't going to cut the mustard, unfortunately, so you'll have to reapply it at some point. But if you're looking for a citric, fresh, slightly woody, clean, uplifting fragrance that everyone's going to enjoy, you're going to enjoy it, and it's going to make you feel good and smell great, then yeah, I think you could do a lot worse than Allure Homme Edition Blanche. Give this one a try and let us know what you think about it down in the comments below. If you've got any more recommendations for designer fragrances for particularly this time of year, then let us know in the comments. I certainly read them all, and if I've got the fragrance, I'll review it for you. And if you've enjoyed this video, then please smash that like button, subscribe to me if you can. It is free, it only takes a click, and it'll certainly help the channel grow because there's a lot of people working behind the scenes and also bringing this great content to you. Not only me doing the reviews, but also my editor who works very hard. So if you can help the channel to grow and get us out there and amongst other people's households and phones and on their TV, then that's fantastic. And I can continue to bring more great content to your screens. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.